Hello ma'am, my name is Ajay Jadhav and today's date is 23rd January, and today I will choose topic why should we plant more trees. It's a very impactful talk, very important topics for that generations. In that topics providing a lot of positive impact also has a negative impact, providing that oxygen to the we can allow that breathe importance of the that destiny that will be properly polluted into the cities where we can average of oxygen as an expert to the list as a 60% lower as to importance role. We call the sink as to storing of carbons, parts of carbons as cycles as to importance of helping to mitigate that effort into the climate change. In the air of a single mature as to tree as for that effort that will be 45 pounds as to in the globally we can forest has to carbon dioxide as a emitted before we can reach that our that atmosphere where I will can that more that heat, because we have to destiny our tree that better at the smaller plant to give you the idea of just how good they are, because storing of carbons it's just like a 2,33,060 cells has to that provide that estimate that will be 147 billions of that incurring that mature that trees has to afford as to water in a root of is where to capture of rainwaters. That surface of it list is there has to roots and the reduce of growing up around into the slow has to the that water of that will be draining of a network. These that particularly importance of that cities as to is that propagations has to surface to the made of that impactful is concert that will be that sudden has to the this quickly as known as a field, as flooding of waters has now we can hear of trees is the hair of a tree play an important role of the we can into the carbon that sink into the this storing of cartoons that will be carbons has to the cycle of importance part of helping to the that will mitigate that that effect of a climate has changed to the single matures and afford into the 48 pounds into the carbon dioxide. It's through the globally we can forest of mammals and carbon dioxide at emissions before has to reach over the outside of our atmosphere where I can trap more that because we can there upper size of a destiny trees has too much to better into the smaller then than to the smaller part to give the idea of a goods has to the storing of a carbon has to the into the 2,37,000 as tons has to carbon store into the that trees that really estimate that values of 147 billions of that eco single that mature to the that afford into the 450 liters as water is to root every of captured into the that surface as lovely to root of that reducing of a cough and round of a slow as to the filtering into the water as to that network. This is particularly importance of cities where large of opportunities of ground and surface is made into the that will be materials that fabulous to the terms of that when we can get to the sudden we can quickly cool into the wooding of waters into the Now where we can go the trees of that receives, that will be these impactful for the that other we can we not plant of a tree. Thank you, ma'am.